Hey, what's up, team? I'm Coach Trevor with a nice and quick core killer for you guys today. Now, if you're looking for a quick workout or trying to add on to a workout you just completed, this is going to be a great one for you guys. Today, we're going to have 6 different exercises split up into 2 different sets. So each set is going to be done 2 times. Your first round is 1 minute, and your second round is going to be 30 seconds. Now, the great thing about today's workout is you don't need any equipment at all, and you don't need a ton of space, so it can be done anywhere you are right now. So if you guys are ready, let's hop into our first 3 moves. Check them out, and let's head to the ground. All right, so for set 1, we're going to be starting off with our 3-pulse mountain climber. So as with any move on the floor here, keeping our core engaged, and on that 3rd climber, we're pausing for just a few seconds, squeezing the knee up to the chest, just like as if we were in a crunch position, and resuming right and back to that movement there. Second up is our forearm plank taps. So on the forearms, keeping those hips in line with the shoulders, and we're alternating between 2 taps forward and 2 taps to the side. And last but not least, we're rolling onto the back, heading into our dead bugs. Moving around quite a bit for dead bugs here, but again, working that stability just like with the plank taps. Opposite arm and leg are coming nice and low to the ground, and we are switching as we head back up to the top. This is a good one if you do have some light dumbbells. If you want to add them to the hands, you'll work the core and the shoulders that much more. If you guys are ready, let's hop into our first set. Right, team, so heading down, we got our climbers. Remember, just 1 round for a minute and 1 round for 30 seconds. We're cruising by here. And here we go. So driving that knee up. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. As always, feel free to check that screen up top if you need a modification for any of these moves. On that 3rd knee drive, really try to squeeze up to the top there. Do your best not to let that butt come up super high, or try not to bounce a lot on those legs. Drive them up quick and with power. We're halfway, 30 seconds. Here we go, 15, 15. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. All right, now we're gonna be in that same plank position, and we got our forward to side reaches. Widen those feet for a little extra support, and coming forward and to the side. Doing my best to keep my body nice and straight when I move, so try not to come way off to the shoulders when I'm coming forward, or way off to the side when I have to reach onto the side. Here we go now. Got 25, 25. Here we go, keeping those hips up in line with my shoulders. Woo. And we got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, last one for the 1 minute. We're flipping over, we got our dead bugs. So I'm keeping my arms and knees up at the top, and opposites are coming down. If you're able to, try to keep those off the floor. So I don't want to relax all the way down. I'm keeping everything engaged, right back up to the top. So I come down and up. Here we go now. Again, if you had some light hand weights and you wanted a little bit more out of this, you could always grab them and use that for some extra challenge here. So if you don't, no worries. 25, 25. And that's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. There we go. All right, no time to spare. We're heading into our second round. Now it drops down to 30-second intervals. So starting with our climbers, coming up here in 5, 4, 3, 2, and here we go. Nice and quick intervals here. Nice way to finish off these moves for sure. You're starting to get a little tired with them, no worries. They're cruising by. Look at that, halfway through it, halfway through it. Whew. Got that plank move coming up next in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. All right. Coming down, forward and side reaches there. Same rest interval in the middle. Nothing too crazy to get excited about. That's for sure, taking you right back into the moves. So after this next one, we head into our dead bugs, and then I'm showing you set number 2, a new set of 3 moves. During that time, if you need it, you could snag a quick drink, or just take a quick breather, check out the 3 moves, and get ready for it. In 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's flip around and let's finish these off here. And here we go. Go, finish strong. 10 seconds, 10 seconds. Almost there, almost there. If you got tight hips, you're definitely feeling this one too. And 1. Nice work, guys. All right, again, if you need it, snag a quick drink. If you don't, check out our next 3 movements for set number 2. So starting off, we have our kick-throughs. So again, this is gonna be working our stability. That's a big theme in today's class. All leads back to the core. So one arm is coming up and that inside leg is gonna be swinging underneath. You can modify this one by just sticking with the upper body with our plank tees, moving side to side. Second one up is gonna be our heel taps. So coming up slightly, shoulders off the ground as if you're coming up for a crunch, holding that position and reaching side to side, trying to tap those heels. If this starts to bother your neck at all, just bring one hand up and focus on one side. Isolate that one oblique to the side, and you could switch at halfway. And last one we have is our sit-up to bridge lift. So pairing 2 different movements, a nice quick move coming up to the top and lifting, squeezing the glutes to the ceiling. So if you guys are ready, heading into set number 2, same time interval. Round 1 is a minute, round 2 is 30 seconds. Right, so we got our 1-minute interval starting with our kick through, or again, you got the plank T rotation. If you're not super comfortable with this one here, it's working the balance. See, it's taking me a second to find my balance here too. You don't want to go super fast. You want to try to find that rhythm, find your stability at the top. Definitely not an easy one. It's definitely a lot more comforting doing this for the first time if you are doing it on a nice mat or a nice rug. A little more tough if it's on hardwood. Not quite the cushion landing you're hoping for if you fall. Here we go. We got 10 seconds. When I'm twisting, I'm trying to squeeze the core and drive the glutes, drive the hips right to the top. Here we go. All right, we got those heel taps coming up next. Swing it onto the back again. So again, just like I'm coming up for a crunch, this is the position I want to stay in. Palms are up, reaching side to side. Now in some workouts, you might see people going really fast like this. We're not doing that. We're taking our time. We're squeezing the core, nice and slow. Again, if you start feeling tension with the neck here, support the head, focus on one side. Driving up and driving down. Now, if you're already doing that, it's halfway right here, so feel free to switch. So I would come up, support the head, and other side. And just remember, supporting the head doesn't mean squeezing the neck up high. It just means taking some pressure off. So I always say a great cue is if I see the elbow up, usually means you're squeezing the neck up high. I want that elbow off to the side there. Just support, not a push to the top. Go. All right, our last one. 2 moves in 1. We've got our sit-up to bridge lift. Again, check out those corners if you need that variation. So I'm coming up, driving the glutes, squeezing the glutes, nice and high. And feel free if you need to. You see my hands using some momentum here. That's totally all right. It's not like we're still not working the core if we're using the hands for momentum. When I come up for my lift, I want my hands to be forward. I don't want to be all over the place with my hands. A little bend in those arms, not a complete lockout there. Nice. There we go. All right, so we're gonna be heading into our 30-second intervals. I'm flipping around and I'm starting with that kick through. Let's get ready. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and here we go. So we got a little less time to find our stability here. 30 seconds doesn't give you much, especially if it's the first time you're doing this. But give yourself credit. There's a lot going on with the body. Stability, strength, coordination. That's the biggest one people tend to struggle with on the first time with this here. Nice. All right, flipping around for the heel taps. Now, if you're single side for this, we're gonna switch at 15 seconds. I'll give you the heads up. And that's halfway through it. Feel free to switch if you're on one side. If you're not, keep on moving, Squeeze that core a little bit tighter. Core movements are only as good as if you're engaged in the muscles you're trying to work there. Nice. All right, and we're finishing off set number 2 with our sit-up to lift. Let's do it. And last one right to the top. There we go. Woo! Nice work, guys. Adding a little speed to our last of set number 2. If that was your first time doing the kick throughs, great work. Almost like a yoga move in there, trying to keep it slow, keeping everything tight while still being relaxed. Definitely a lot of different things flaring up with the body. You could feel it when you're doing it. Even after doing it for many years with that move, it still takes me a few reps to find my rhythm, find my momentum with the move. So if you didn't quite get it, We only did it for a total of 1:30, so not a ton of time to get a new move down. But great work today. That was our quick core killer. A great one if you don't have a ton of time or if you're adding it on to another workout. Feel free to come on back and give this one another go. As always, I'm Coach Trevor with LW Strength, and we'll catch you guys next time.